Now the first pitch of the night is looked at for ball one as we get underway right at 7:05 on the nose. EK, as we look at the Cubs entering play here tonight, they enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Yeah, and it's painfully obvious to say, but if they can't score any runs, their woes are just going to continue. They were shut out in the loss yesterday, so what they really need is to put a few runs on the board early on and let their pitchers work with a lead for once.
Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Steve, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game? In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Jose Abreu will dig in for the first time as he'll enter play 6th in the American League in hitting. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. High pop-up. Calling for it, Bryant. And that's the third out. Down in order go the White Sox. It's the White Sox nothing. Cubbies coming to bat. A Windy City showdown. Carlos Rodon, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, Matty, he's looking to knock down that ERA. You see there, he's into the fours, looking to have a little better start than what he's been accustomed to.
Jose Altuve is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. And, Eric, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They come in winners of 2 straight and looking to get things turned around in what hasn't been all that amazing a stretch for them.
And they got both the series and the road trip off to a good start with the win yesterday, so they'll be aiming to keep it going here.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. This is line to left. Cabrera has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Second, left fielder
Jason Hayward will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
You know, guys, we all know that those kind of games are going to happen in this sport. It's a tough game out there, no matter who you are. But the good ones are able to put that day behind you and go out and focus on the next game.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he punts the fastball by him here, 1-2 now. Living a little dangerously here.
Yeah, you don't have to go looking for trouble. Trouble will find you if you're putting pitches there.
Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out. Chris Bryant gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
Abreu in foul ground. Into the stands. He got it. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. After 1. Todd Frazier will get his first shot at it here. 1 for 4 with a double in the ballgame last night.
Well, you're right. His last game was excellent, but he just keeps adding to those numbers. Over his last 10 games, he's been hitting over 350. I'll take that anytime.
Deoner Navarro will stand in now, and as you can easily tell from the splits, he's really struggled away from home. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Fowler on the run, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Avisail Garcia is in to take his first swings here with the runner still at first and 1 away. Pitch inside, the throw, not in time as he steals second.
And here, obviously, in a National League ballpark, no DH. You're looking for ways to create a little offense, so the steal sign is on, and he's into second with 1 away.
No score here as we play inning number 2. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. That's stolen base number 4 on the year. And he watches this one in there for a high strike. Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Brett Lawrie waits on deck. And, whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller. Brett Lawrie will make his way in now as you get a look at his splits there on your screen. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Lester sets. 0-1 pitch on its way. And he misses with it 1-1. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Line drive to left. And that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Batting 8, shortstop.
Jimmy Rollins comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. It's going to take a lot of guile to work out of this one.
Well, he's got plenty in reserve. This would need to be a magic act, no doubt.
Chopped weakly to the left. He'll come home with it, and they're able to get the force at home for a big out number 2. Relay to first is too late, so no double play, but no run scores. Carlos Rodon will stand in now with the bases loaded, 2 away, and a chance to really help himself out.
And at the very least, he's got to focus on getting something in play. He can really help himself out with just a simple single here.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. And that misses 2-2.
Boy, that's pretty good patience out there out of
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Anthony Rizzo will dig in now. He's got that average up over 330 to begin the ball game.
Well, I don't think this should be a surprise to anybody. Most people know he's one of the best hitters in baseball.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Jorge Soler will stand in here, and like so many others, hitless in the shutout last night.
Well, when you have a rough day at the plate, it's all about letting it go. You can't dwell on it for too long.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
He's found a pretty nice rhythm out here early on.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. Ben Zobrist will get his first shot here, and you can see he's got that average up near the 330 mark to begin play. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. And here's a ball hit in the air. On the move is Garcia. And that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order. We'll move to the third. Adam Eaton is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Line to the right side. And a base hit now, as that's how the third inning gets underway. Stepping in, Melky Cabrera. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Starts him with a breaking ball this time. Misses down and in for a ball. 1-0. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Down the third baseline. Altuve for one. On to Rizzo, but a little slow in developing as they'll just get the one out.
Kind of lucky to get it out anywhere here. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and it doesn't have a whole lot of zip on it, but they do find a way to get that force.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Off the plate and in, hits a ball and a strike.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. There to pull it in is Soler, and there are two away. So a runner at first with two away, and standing in a power threat in Todd Frazier, the third baseman. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. Third inning, no score to this point. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2. Froze him for strike three, and that retires the side. Dexter Fowler will come forward to begin the inning. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
They're still searching for a base runner. It's been 6 up, 6 down to start the game.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
Real good lateral movement on that two-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing it.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Into the box now, John Lester. He'll get to take his first cuts here. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. And he misses again. 2-0.
Well, it's looking like this might be their best chance to get that first base runner out there. And really, this has been one of the few guys that's even been ahead in the count.
Got him fishing for that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, I think 2-0, and you're the pitcher, you got to be taken.
And a swing and a miss as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
That got in his kitchen big time right there.
And my goodness, that nearly got him as he had to back away from it. It's ball 3.
He did not like that one bit. You know, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. Blake Swihart will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Hit hard back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Jose Altuve stands in for the second time. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
Out in front of it, strike one. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. So a two-run shot to left center, number 10 for him on the year, as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
Yeah, it looked like he was well on his way to another scoreless inning, and then comes the 2-out single, and this. This is a no-doubter right here. He got every bit of that thing.
Here's Jason Hayward now.
Jason Hayward.
As he swings and hits this one fouled off to the right and out of play. Hit on the ground to short. Taken in by Rollins. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Deoner Navarro is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. And that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single. Avisail Garcia will stand in. He drew base on balls his first time. And there's the good fastball from Lester as he jumps ahead. No balls and a strike. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get two. Zobrist on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Digging in, Brett Lawrie. He reached on a single in his first try. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. High in the air out to center field. Fowler is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. Two gone, and Jimmy Rollins steps in for his second at-bat. A fielder's choice his first time around. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. That misses wide. One ball and one strike. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Fowler has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. White Sox leave one. They're still down. It's two. Chris Bryant is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
And that swung on and missed for strike one. High strikes, probably not on the docket for places he wants to be.
Yeah, I mean, it's no secret. You've got to keep the ball down against a team like this. If you go up every once in a while with a fastball, you'll be fine, but you're not going to last too long if you make a habit of working up there with your secondary pitches.
And a wasted pitch there, 1-2.
Good high fastball. Maybe something to try and change the eye level there. And now, I might anticipate another slider down in the zone, maybe even in the dirt.
Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, one away. Anthony Rizzo is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he went down in flames, too. Got him on just 3 pitches.
Right side and right into the shift. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are two away now.
Up next for the Cubs,
Jorge Soler comes to the plate looking to put the ball in play. He went down on strikes last time.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Oh, and he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike one. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Well, with 2 outs and nobody on, the best way to make a team pay for hitting you is to come around and score. Let's see what they can do.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and set to go now is the shortstop, Ben Zobrist. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. 2 runs on 2 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Now a snap throw to first. And he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. Carlos Rodon heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one. Lester's ready. First pitch on its way.
Carlos Rodon.
Pulled toward right center field. Fowler is calling for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders.
Yeah, and you can find him 1 spot off the top. 2nd in the National League right now. And when you're pitching as well as he is, the scoreless innings just seem to stack up. He's got another good outing going here.
And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Left fielder number 53.
Melky Cabrera stands in. He'll try to improve in this at-bat after grounding into a fielder's choice his last time up. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. Oh, that one got the pitcher. Safe at first. A good effort to recover there, and he almost made the play, but that's a base hit.
Good effort, though. That looked painful.
And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. Jose Abreu will dig in again. He popped up in his first plate appearance and flew out last time around.
Well, he's putting the ball in play, but clearly getting under it too much right now. It'd be nice for him to stay through one right here.
That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Hard sinker misses. 2-2. Tries to go the other way as this is hit in the air down the right field line. And here's Soler to make the grab, and that will end the inning. A golden opportunity to get on the board. Here goes for naught. Back. Ben Zobrist comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Ben Zobrist.
This pitch is popped up. Abreu is there for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The center fielder number 24.
Dexter Fowler is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home 5th.
Now batting,
John Lester comes to the plate looking to put the ball in play. He went down on strikes last time.
Yeah, and they fanned him on a fastball last time, so let's see if they come at him with the hard stuff again.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. This one's flared out toward left. Here comes Cabrera, but he won't get there. It falls in. Striding into the box, Blake Swihart. He singled his last time up. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. That's popped up out toward short right field. Laurie onto the grass. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Todd Frazier will step in to lead things off for the White Sox here in the 6th.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Chopped foul right at home plate. Hit hard to the right side. Altuve has it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, catcher,
Deoner Navarro will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball here, 0-1. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. This is hit well out toward left field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a solo shot for Deoner Navarro. 8th home run on the season for him, as the White Sox have now made this a 2-1 ball game. Ground ball left side. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting,
Brett Laurie will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Laurie will turn and head for second. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double. So striding in, Jimmy Rollins, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Not close. It's 2-0. You get the sense he's starting to nibble a bit at the corners here, and that's something he... Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. Around third and being waved on home. And he is in there. Carlos Rodon steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. In for a strike, it's 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Man at first with 2 out in a 2-2 ball game. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Fowler over to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Jose Altuve gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team. Into the windup and the pitch. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike 1.
Well, here's a little trivia for you, Matt. On May 1st of 2012, Jose Altuve faced Mets pitcher John Roush, who's 6 feet 11 inches tall. The 1.5-foot height differential is said to be the most in MLB history between a pitcher and batter.
To short. And Rollins will throw him out, 1 away.
the left fielder,
Jason Hayward will dig in for the 3rd time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Hit hard on the ground to second. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Third baseman
Chris Bryant will dig in for a 3rd time now. He's popped out and grounded out so far. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
This guy has been amazing. He's thrown a first pitch strike to around 80% of the batters he faced, and we're in the middle innings now, so you know he's doing well.
0-2. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Adam Eaton will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
And that's what happens when you get 2 starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and a very even game through 6 innings.
Melky Cabrera comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. This one's down to 3rd. Bryant is up with it. On to 1st, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away. Jose Abreu will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
Squared that one up just a little late. Lester has his target. 1-1 pitch on its way. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
And that's not a bad spot. Just go ahead and stay out there. Don't come down the middle because we know he can hurt you.
Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. Into the box, Todd Frazier. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Left side, Bryant's got it. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. A man left for the White Sox. Anthony Rizzo steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with 1 swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
Swung on and chopped up the middle, and Rollins will throw him out, 1 away.
Now batting.
Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. Jorge Soler is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Ben Zobrist will dig in. 0 for 2. He's flied out and popped out so far.
Just getting under it right now. See if you can make an adjustment and keep that top hand strong this time.
And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front. A ball and a strike.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
On the ground to third. Frazier's up with it. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. And this game is still tied. Deoner Navarro will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there. And he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long. And I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on. And that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Avisail Garcia stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now. Liner toward right center. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. Jimmy Palmero will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the 2nd out of the inning. Jimmy Rollins steps in after hitting an RBI single this last time around. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Hard hit ball to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. White Sox leave 1. Score remains 2-2. Jimmy Palmero, who will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here. Glenn Spoon will stick around as he'll take over in right field. Dexter Fowler digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
Number 32, Glenn.
Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. Grounder, and that is off the first base bag. And he will reach it first, but it's very possible that he might have had 2 bases there had that ball not hit the bag.
Maybe a turning point here in a tie ball game. They catch a break, they get the infield single on this ball. Now what will they do from there? They've got tons of options.
Jake Petrichka will come on to make his 40th appearance this season. Kyle Schwarber is into the on-deck circle now as he'll pinch hit for the pitcher Lester. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal at all.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Oh, and he sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Out in front of that one. May have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
Now batting.
Settling in now, Blake Swihart. He flew out in his last at-bat. Runner goes for second. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Slider, and it's off his glove, and it bounces away. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a line drive into left center. Will that get the job done? It's a base hit. But it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going. Jason Hayward will step in. A ground out victim his last time. Throw over to the bag, and he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the... Back here in Chicago with a great view of downtown as we're set here to start the 9th inning from Wrigley Field. Adam LaRoche will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Pedro Strop will come on now, hoping to wrap this one up here in the top of the 9th. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Surprised that there's no pinch hitter here?
Shocked is more the word for me. You're losing, but you're letting a reliever hit? I just don't get it.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Up next for Chicago,
Adam Eaton strides in, grounded out his last time through. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Yeah, there's a good one right there. Right over the top. You just fire that thing in there.
And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And that fastball of his definitely catches your attention, especially when it's on the inner half.
Melky Cabrera comes to the plate now with the tying run at first, so he'll be looking to drive a ball into the gap here. Hector Rondon is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth. Lays off 1-0. Nervous time now in that third base dugout.
Heck, nervous time up here. My heart's racing, and I'm just watching this game.
Leaping, and he makes a terrific catch as he bangs into the wall.
Whew, nice play.
I'll tell you what, those leaves may look like they provide some padding, but there's a brick wall right behind him. So his shoulder takes a jolt on this play, but he finds a way to hang on to the baseball.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Getting that first pitch strike is so important against a guy like this. You have to be able to work ahead in the count and not let him dictate the at-bat.
A runner on first with 2 away. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. A crowd in excess of 37,000 come to their feet. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll put this one away without much trouble, and the Cubs are going to get out of here with a split in this brief 2-game series as this ball game is over.
Excellent work to finish this one off, and he picks up save number 30 now on the year.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Not a lot of offense in this ball game, but what offense was provided came primarily from this guy, our top player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game.
The trade deadline.